All right. Good morning. Ooh, what am I gonna get into today? Wow, it looks beautiful outside. No sign of rain. I can be really productive. I think I'll play on the computer for a little while, drink some coffee. You know what? No way. I'm gonna play my Super Nintendo. All right, here we go. Hey folks, this is Iratron. Hope you're doing great. Thank you very much for joining us. Guys, we are firing up our Super Nintendo to bring you Super Battleship. This is a play off of the infamous board game. It is simply awesome. I love playing it. Well, let me take that back. I love playing classic Battleship. I am not a huge fan of the Super Battleship mode. We'll go into that a little bit later as we're playing the game. And, yeah, anyways, hope you guys are having a killer day. Mine has been pretty solid all in all. I can't complain. The family just left. They raced off to a corn maze. They're hanging out with the family, with my niece and nephew, which I love very much. They're very cool guys. And, yeah, so I have the house to myself. Where are we going to put this thing? Yeah, I'm just having a good old time. I hope you guys are having a killer weekend. Hopefully a bunch of fun things are going on for you. So what we're doing now is we are working on the placement of our fleet. So we have battle cruisers, we have a submarine, we have like this little tiny ship. I'm not exactly certain what it's called. We'll refer to it as the Minnow. Anyways, if you know what I'm talking about, comment below, okay? Anyways, yeah, this game came out in 1993 on the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis. And, you know, I'm a huge fan of the board game. And so, with that being the case, this is very, very similar. Same principle as there. Turn-based strategy game, you get to fire 3 times in a row, and then your opponent will fire 3 times. Anyway, so we're going to start with this strategy, so we're blasting right now. Hopefully, we'll hit one of the vessels, and the objective of the game is to sink theirs before they destroy your fleet. So, check this out. They're attacking now. Okay, they barely missed our massive ship there. And I tell you what, this is gut-wrenching, man. It is absolutely gut-wrenching. I've played this a few times on the Super Nintendo, and I've been fortunate enough to have won maybe one of those times. It's pretty tough. So it's a turn-based strategy game with some real-time elements depending on which mode you're playing. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. The board game... Gosh, this is not looking too good. Oh, snap, guys. That's a strike. So what we want to do is fire all around there in hopes that we can hit one of their vessels. Oh my gosh. They will definitely sink that ship. Yep, there you go. The board game came out during World War I and is known as like a pencil and paper game. It's been published by tons of companies throughout the years. But it was released as a plastic board game by Milton Bradley in 1967. That's pretty cool. Anyways, and like my brother and I, we used to play this as kids. You know, nowadays, I bet it's probably all electronic for most of you guys out there. But if you do happen to have the board game, hit the like button, comment below, and we'd love to hear your take on it. Previously, you know, when we first fired up the game, we were presented with 2 modes. Super Battleship mode and Classic. Oh my gosh, these guys. Alright, hopefully we'll sink that ship. Okay, so we did. The computer has a tendency of grouping their vessels close together, so we're going to concentrate our fire right through there. Then they will take out our vessel. They'll probably fire below. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and so there's a couple different game modes. The Super Battleship mode, it's a naval simulator. Yeah. And so it's played by sailing ships close together and close enough that you're within range to shoot, you know, vessels and cities even. I don't really care for it. That's just me. If you guys have been playing it or have played it in the past and you do enjoy it, post below and let us know exactly what it is about it that you like. it's a turn-based game still, but it gives you the opportunity to move and actually control like where you're firing, like specifically on the vessel. I've never really been able to get into it, but there's also a time limit kind of thing, but just not my thing, anyways. So we'll continue something like that. Alright, so we know where to go with that. And classic Battleship, the mode that we are playing is, essentially an electronic version of the board game. That's what I like, that's what I'm used to playing, and I'm going to stick with it. Anyways, to me, it's stressful. I get stressed out every time I play this game. Alright, so we know for a fact that we're going to take out that ship. Here we go. It's down below. That's a strike. Guys, and that is my cell phone going absolutely crazy. Speaking of cell phones, I just got this one. I bought it from Swappa, and it is the Blackberry Q10. As you know, I had the Blackberry Z10 a long time ago, and I ended up trading it when I got the S5. Anyways, man, I really like this phone. I like it quite a bit, and I was actually able to convince my brother to pick one up. He has Verizon, I have AT&T. Anyways, yeah, I hope he's enjoying it as much as I am. I'd hate for him to go out and get something that that I've enjoyed, then, he turns around and doesn't quite like it. That would kind of suck. He actually drove a pretty good distance to pick it up. We live in Boone, North Carolina. He drove to a place called Marion, which is, it's a really good ways away. And that is a freaking bummer that our massive battleship was just attacked. You know what that means. They're going to take that thing out. Dang it, we didn't hit anything. That's a strike. Anyways, guys, post in the comment section. Let us know what games you've been playing and what games you like to see us play. Speaking of games, I hate to even admit this, but I have been focusing my attention this weekend on a game that was released for iOS and Android, and that game is Hill Climb Racing. I think it's a free-to-play game, and I have to admit, I've been hooked. It's freaking awesome. I love it. You basically race around these vehicles. You can upgrade them, for like engine. You can upgrade the stability of the vehicle, the tires, if it's four-wheel drive and that kind of thing, you can upgrade that. And it is just a blast. I love it. We will be posting some Let's Play videos of that here shortly. If you guys have been playing that as well, man, comment below. I would love to talk to you guys about it. Also, if you'd like to talk about video games and whatnot, head over to our Facebook page. Man, I always have my phone on me. You can send us messages and everything there. I'll be more than happy to respond. We can talk about games and whatnot. It's pretty awesome. Anyways, I really do like that kind of thing. Also, we just recently upgraded our PlayStation 4 to the latest firmware, and that's all fine and dandy. We also downloaded a free game, and that is thanks in part to our PlayStation Plus membership. Man, I tell you what, that has been the best thing. It's relatively inexpensive to pay for it for like 3 months, a year, and then you have access every month to free games that apply not only to your PlayStation 4, for instance, but all of your PlayStation devices. So, the PlayStation 3, the PS Vita, that's awesome. So, not only did we get a free game on our PlayStation 4, but we also were able to download 3 free games for our Vita. So yeah, including Joe Danger, which is pretty fun. I know that my kids will be excited about that one. Let's see, we're going to plant one right there. Let's see what happens. Alright, so we sunk their battleship. Excellent. And a strike there. So we have 2 vessels remaining. We have our attack cruiser there to the right. We have the minnow that was very, very close. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Okay, so we really gotta win. So what I'm doing is looking for spaces where a large vessel could hide. Okay, there we go. Yep, so going back to the Q10, I've really been enjoying that phone. I really like it. I really love the interface of the Blackberry OS. Plus, I love having the ability... Gosh dang it, that's a bummer. Man, I'm stressed out of my mind just playing that, you know what I mean? Yeah, there we go. Let's see how this works for us. Alright, so we sunk the enemy cruiser. How fantastic is that? So, we have taken out 4 of their vessels. Oh my gosh, they just won. Oh, crap. I guess that's us sinking below the ocean. You can find the our remains right down there. Look at that skull. That's freaking scary, isn't it? Guys, we're playing that again. What kind of secret codes we have available for this game? That's pretty weird. So, let's try... something like this. And, yeah, sure. Okay, so here we go, guys. We're going to start this over. Wish us luck. Okay. Yeah, so, yeah, I've been playing Hill Climb Racing. That has actually been played on our Fire TV, the Amazon device. You know, it streams movies and all that good stuff, and has, you know, you can run a boatload of apps, but you can also play games on it. And I tell you what, I really like it. I like it a lot. I was thinking there'd be something right through there. That's alright. Anyways, man, it's pretty powerful. Navigating through the UI and everything is effortless. It's really super seamless. It's very smart. You know, for instance, if we're watching, let's say, Survivor from Amazon Prime Instant, right? It'll remember. It'll take note of our viewing habits, and it will anticipate what we're going to watch next. So let's say we watch an episode of Survivor, and then, you know, a week later we want to go in and we want to watch something. Well, when we fire it up, it will go ahead and it will download and buffer like the next episode. So when we go to hit play, it'll play automatically. There's no waiting or anything like that. That's really, really genius. Alright, there we go. So far, we're striking out. They have been able to take out our battleship. We still have the cruiser. At least I think that's a battleship. Boy, that was close to the minnow. Wow, that's very interesting. They normally don't fire quite like that. Oh my gosh. Alright. So we know that there's at least one vessel out there. I'm going to try things just a little differently this time around. I'm just going to litter the map with missile launches and missile strikes, and we're going to get an idea as to, like, what is where. And then, hopefully, once we've identified a few of their vessels, just like so, we're going to start bombing all over the place and take out multiple ships all at one time. Guys, if you can suggest a strategy, post below. Let me know. Love to hear it. If you think we're great, fantastic. If you think we suck, hey, let's hear it too. I like hearing all about it. It's all good, so. Alright, see? There we go. That's probably still one vessel. I don't know. It's hard to say. And speaking of the PS Vita, I also installed and purchased Gladiator Begins. Now, what's special about that game is it allows you to install custom firmware onto your PS Vita. Here recently, a boatload of exploits were released, for the console, allowing that installation of the custom firmwares, and the games are still on the PSN network. You know, I almost purchased it a week ago when I first heard of the release, but you know, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to. I really enjoy like my PSN subscription, PS Plus, and I thought I would wait, but you know what, those games are still on there, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna get that game just in case. At one point I decided to change my mind, and I'd like to install a custom firmware which allow you to install, you know, homebrew applications and you know, backup games and that kind of thing. Anyways, yeah, so we have that going for us, which is nice. I've had a really good weekend. You know, I've had a chance to hang out with my brother. We did some hiking and everything. Hung out with my nephew. We did some hiking last night. That was a ton of fun. As some of you guys know, I'm an avid hiker. I do all of my hiking in the evening, normally after 9 p.m., and I hike typically into the early morning hours. For example, last night we got started at 9:30. We were hiking around the mountains, through the woods, you know, around some lakes and everything. It's just really super awesome, and it's pretty cool. One of the things that we witnessed while we were out is we were hiking. We just got started, and all of a sudden we heard some coyotes down in the woods, and we thought that was kind of crazy. Then all of a sudden we heard a coyote behind us. Well, you know, we hiked for a couple hours, we returned to where we started, and we were just laying down, relaxing, listening to, you know, the wind blow, watching the sky, checking out, looking for shooting stars and that kind of thing. And, yeah, we heard some coyotes down where we were, where we just came from. It's really super cool. Yep, so, man, it's brilliant. You know, a lot of people never get to experience anything like that. I'm glad that my nephew and my niece are able to get out with us and experience that kind of thing. So, our cruiser has been sunk. We have 2 vessels remaining, the minnow and the submarine. The submarine is located in the top right. This is pretty scary stuff. We have got to start taking these things out. So, here we go. We'll do something like that. So, we just took out the battleship. That'll be an X, probably. Alright. So we have a pretty good idea where these bastards are hiding. The only problem is the vessels that we have remaining, pretty much one-shot kills, right? Okay. So, golly, that scared the crap out of me. The speaker on this Blackberry is really loud. Alright, so far, so good. Alright, they're all over the place. Whew. That is just too close for comfort, isn't it? Let's see. Alright, guys, cross your fingers. Alright, so we just destroyed the destroyer. Okay, so we did take that vessel out. Okay, very good. We are pretty much eye to eye here. It's a pretty level playing field right now. Oh, crap. So they just sunk our PT boat. That's a freaking bummer, alright. Well, that'll guarantee that that vessel is destroyed. Okay, so we need to aim lower. Come on. So here in just a second, we'll each have 1 ship remaining. Whew, come on. Oh my gosh. Super stressed out. Alright, so we just destroyed their cruiser. That thing... Oh my gosh, did we just win? Oh snap, how cool is that? Gosh, and that music's freaking awful too. But anyways, still fun. Yeah, that's actually awesome. Welcome home. Yeehaw! Alright guys, well, I want to thank you very much for joining us. If you liked the video, make certain to slap the like button. And if you'd like to see us play any of these retro games, anything out there for Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, NES, you name it, we'll play it. And any of the console games, PS4, PS3, Xbox 360, you name it, we can make it happen, even the PC. Anyways, guys, have a wonderful evening. Thanks for watching once again. We'll talk to you soon. Hoorah! Oh man, who knew playing Battleship would take up so much time? Oh man. I've got some things I need to do. I've gotta clean up this dump.
Rock like this, rock like that. Go ahead and get your grown man on. Drop it like this, drop it like that. Go ahead and get your grown woman on. Give me a bag of good and a bunch of tricks, cause everyone too tough to be rocking like this. So come on, shake the load up, come on, shake loose your stress. I got a busy yak and I can't miss my chance, cause shorty looking too good with the way she dance. So come on, shake the load up, come on, shake loose your stress.